we're on day 2 of the barn garden, and I'm coming back to figure out how to scallop this edge. I'm really not happy with how it looks right now. It's too straight kind of, and it's a little bit wobbly too at the same time. It's just not graceful. It's not a beautiful clean edge like these ones here are. Like, see those graceful curves? So I'm trying to figure it out, and usually I can kind of eyeball it and just kind of go freeform, but I'm not happy with what I did here doing that. So I'm actually going to bring in the assistance of the hose. So here you can see I just ran it along the existing edge, and then this is the problem area right here, and it needs to have a more graceful line to it. So this is the shape that I'm pretty set on. I've been playing with it for about 10 minutes here. Harder than I thought it would be. But you can see if I just edge out and then put mulch and extend the bed where the hose is, I think it'll be a lot more graceful. When I dug out the initial edge, looking pretty good. Yes, yes, yes. So now I'm gonna use the shovel to pull out some of these pieces that I broke up with the weasel to make it easy as possible. And then I push the mulch back because of course I don't want it to bleed into the dirt. All done with pulling the turf off. Look at that, nice and clean. We have these cords that light up our fence line and the trees at night. They're really pretty white lights, and we've had them for 3 years now and just love it. And the electrical runs to these outlets. There's 2 outlets along the barn. So in order to hide them so they're not such an ugly eyesore, what I'm going to do is take duct tape. I love doing this. I will take duct tape that's in the color of whatever environment the cord is in and just use that to hide. And I mean, it's just night and day how much it just disappears into the background then when this is covered up. I'm out here the morning after. The garden's all done now. Just wanted to check it out here in the morning sun. And it looks so good. I'm loving that scallop that I added and kind of refined. I love how everything's coming in. You can see the morning glories are blooming. They look awesome. You guys, I'm so excited. It just looks so much more finished than it did. Wow. It just gives the barn so much oomph. It elevates it. I want to show you one more awesome thing about the design impact of this garden and where it's placed in the sightlines. And you can see what an awesome view it is from here. So it becomes this great backdrop. And having the garden against the barn really softens up that edge. If we go inside the sunroom in the house, it gets even better. Even from inside our house, this becomes a lovely focal point. We get to stand in our kitchen and just look out over our gardens, and it makes me so happy.